We are back. We have returned. Look, you can see me. It's true. Alrighty. Switch to our proper input. We'll put it up there. Let us continue. Here be monsters. Bum, 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 bum. Let us talk with Vivian and continue the main quest.
Again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea.
Yes.
There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses.
This is pagan worship.
The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic.
Understandable.
Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less.
Less understandable.
And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether, and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Interesting.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
They will die.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill.
Yes.
I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Right, I will be but a moment. Someone at the door. We're having to pay the skip men, because they're coming to pick up the skip. It was supposed to be a couple of days ago, but it's now. So I will be back momentarily. Done and dusted. Back we go.
Typical nobles.
A sea voyage this time, is it? I can lend you an oilskin if you're looking to keep the salt off your back.
Sure.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
Of course not, you fuckwit.
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Aye. That we will. Drake's breath. Jutting forth from the fiery moor of sacred Mount Drustanus, the Mother Crystal is the pillar upon which the faith of a cloistered nation rests. We've done all of our side quests. Oh, those are the borders. The chains are the borders. On we go. The boiling sea, western storm.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Is she getting stone? Is she getting the crystal's
This may be
curse?
the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
I was about to say, is that why she wears a singular glove? But she wields her
All right.
rapier with that hand, so... Clearly that's just an aesthetic choice.
There she is.
There she
The Iron
blows.
Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
The Iron Kingdom, an island nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Craigloist. Despite being nominally a monarchy, the Patriarch, the most powerful priest of the Crystalline Orthodoxy, is in truth the most powerful person in the kingdom. He rules from the Isle of Bainleithlath, more commonly known in Storm as Mount Drustanus, on which sits the Mother Crystal, Drake's breath, focal point of the faith. Here, countless bearers kidnapped from their homes in storm and ash are made to suffer in the name of a religion which deems them less than human. Mount Drustanus, a solitary volcanic isle rising from a brutal and unforgiving sea, known in the Ironblood tongue as Bain Letlath. It was I don't know if that's anywhere near close. It was once a province of Rosaria, but eventually fell to the Crusaders, who considered it both a gateway to the continent of Storm, and more importantly, the wellspring of their faith, the mother crystal known as Drake's Breath. Drake's Breath, the Iron Kingdom.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them.
More ether floods.
This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
A rowboat that
Sanctuary
probably
is
could have
inside
fit at
the
least
mountain.
one more person
If we
in.
follow the old trail, we should be able to enter.
But I
by the
suppose
back
we don't know
gate.
any other dominants
Right.
willing to work with
Let's
us. Fire and ice. Oh, it's a Game of Thrones.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I
What
knew its secrets
what
all
tune?
too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little
13
shortcut.
years. A thrall to the Iron Kingdom.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never back. And the only way past them is through them.
Nice!
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Yet. Oh. You have to hold. Ah, almost. Get fucked!
The old arboretum is just up there. We'll enter the caves from there.
Get wrecked! Still no treasure chests. Oh, a treasure chest. The Breath of Wind aerial blast. Use zero best cooldown. We do not need, because we do not use. I mean, this is clearly some kind of boss. We will get a new save going because we want to keep the Sid guy bouncing up and down. Because I'm weird like that.
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
A marble?
It's turned.
Called it, motherfucker!
Nothing a shelter for his area can't handle.
He's getting rather cocky.
Just like old times. Be sure to keep those.
Believe me, I mean to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Smashed it! Hi D! Hi Bearded God, just lurking today, I have a wonderful stream. Thank you very much, and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you being here. I hope you've had a good day. And if not, I hope being here makes it slightly better. Thank you.
Press on.
Yes.
It suddenly got very warm. Both in my room and the area they've just stepped into.
It's like a furnace in here.
Yeah, you're inside a volcano, mate.
You get used to the heat. Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Stay down!
Is that where we just were? Not quite. But we'll go back that way and pick up the item anyway. Came from that way. Yes, this is where we came from. Come along, Clive. Move just a little bit faster, please. I do.
Is there no other way across?
I do miss sprint buttons. She's gonna freeze it. Oh, she's semi-primed.
Quickly, before it melts!
This is going to be close.
Come on!
It cracks and falls as she moves. Oh no.
Let's not do that again.
Let's not. Onward once more. Bombs.
They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
We don't seem too far away.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path.
What are we looking at, like, abilities-wise? We could master ignition. Is that what mastery does on all of them? Allows assignment to any icon. Okay. Then we'll wait and save up for the Phoenix regeneration thing.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Very Dark Souls 1, OG Dark Souls with the demon ruins.
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
Ah, you son of a bitch. That was poor.
I'm hurt, Torgon. Nice try.
Not a bad fight. Not great, but not bad. Mithril wristlets. Much better. The appearance of mithril in Valisthea is a fairly recent occurrence, its history only going back as far as the fall of the first Mother Crystal and the emergence of the Deadlands. This led some of the crystalline orthodoxy to preach that the Blight is somehow involved in its creation, therefore making it both impure and unholy. This looks like an arena.
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception. Waken winds! Too slow.
Poor. No, mate. Fuck that flame lizard. The gnarled scale. Covered in countless scars, these scales tell a tale of supremacy and survival. Albeit one now ended. How we got?
Are you hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
I mean, I suppose there are like
The gate to the inner
earthquakes
chambers
and
is just
shit,
up
but
there.
Jesus,
Then we
I
make for the
imagine
sanctuary.
they'd have
I
heard
need
it.
to finish this before the heat finishes me.
You're here.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living
The
quarters.
Comrec.
It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
This is Papa's save. Oh yeah, we didn't read the... Ah, the map always takes a bit longer to load. Fire and ice. Clive and Jill land their dinghy upon the stony shores of Drastanus. They make for the mountain and the oratory that lies within, where both the Mother Crystal and the Patriarch shall taste their blades.
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady.
Marley. Born in the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, Marley was kidnapped by the Ironblood during their invasion 18 years before and taken back to the island of Drastanus, where she was forced to serve as a handmaiden for the priests of the Crystalline Orthodox. There she met the young Jill Warwick and took her under her wing, caring for the terrified child as if she were the mother Jill never knew.
We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Bitch better not tattle on me.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive,
Raping someone?
we have to get to the sanctuary.
Or sacrificing
Now.
someone?
Lady Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way.
Is she gonna get blown away?
Follow
Oh, no.
this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness.
And she's gonna die.
Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Oh.
Come on, Clive.
The
We're
oratory.
nearly at the Comric.
Drake's breath.
All right.
I like the organs.
That's better. Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Wakened winds!
Easy. Is this the way we're meant to go? No. Is there a chest? Also no. We're coming, Toggle. And no chest there.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
That was 4. And again. we've got enough for the Phoenix thing. Flames of Rebirth. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames, while also partially restoring Cloud's HP. That seems pretty good to me. Ah, we lack how much? Like 40 fucking ability points. Now what else in there? No. Ah, there is a chest. Some gil. Oh. This wasn't the way we were meant to go then. Through here. Oh, we are meant to go this way. Oh. Thank you, Torgal. I want to pet the dog. You stupid game.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, then you must face yours.
The inner sanctum.
We're nearly there.
Drake's breath.
Just one last push.
Oh yeah.
This one.
Sick. The Grace of the Inferno, Will-o'-the-Wisps. Let's save. Just to be safe. Oh, no. Now we can get the ability. And we will equip it to there. Sacrifice then? Is that a sacrifice on the altar? Yes. Oh, two. I thought we'd get an entry for him, but clearly not.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And
Camilla Queen, how you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? How did the day find you?
are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
Thanks
But
for dropping
never
by.
again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
Now!
Right.
It's Joshua again. Pretty good. How long you been doing streaming? I've been doing it for about 9 months, I think. Started last November. But I'm glad to hear you're good. If she dies, I'm so pissed. Oh, she is Shiva now. She fully primed. Which game you love the most? I'm just a big RPG fiend, so huge Final Fantasy fan. This is 16, and I'm gonna play this fully through. Almost play this through, and then 7 remake properly on stream, and then I want to do Baldur's Gate 3 as well. That'll be the next game I pick up. Attack it then, you fucking dingus. Yeah,
She won't have done that whole thing forever. Better make this quick.
I am full-time streaming really at the minute. I'm on a course as well to get my counselling qualifications, or begin that journey, and I'm doing a bit of writing as well. So fairly busy. 7 Remake was amazing. Agreed, 7 Remake is awesome.
Go.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I won't take long.
Oh, he's a dragon now. Nah, bro. saw your channel. Why don't you upload automatic? I will do when I have the funds to do so. I am, however, lacking at the minute. Balls.
Guess we're all ready.
Nah, you bitch. As you know, the Twitch policy, if somebody uses your emotes or sub-badges, you'll be paid. I'm a custom artist and I work with streamers. Can I show you some of my previous work if you don't mind? Yeah, no worries. If I can't remember what my command is for it. Is it socials? There you go. If you follow me on Twitter or you join my Discord, message me and we'll have a look. I don't tend to deal with it on stream. Liquid flame. A flame trapped mid-dance, both ethereal and corporeal. Fleeting and enduring, but very much alive.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
She had best not fucking die, mate. It's invalid. It shouldn't be. I'll check.
Here. Use this.
Fudge to Twitter. Awesome. Smash that shit. Nice. Two down.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? What? Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
That was pretty fucking badass, man.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
That
Now
Shiva
we-
exacted her price.
Fight
She did.
the fucking
Again, the
ultimate
burden fell to
thing,
you.
I assume.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Is the portal going to appear? I'm so on edge about fucking her potentially dying. I think we
Clive,
need to
look.
move.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need
But
to
this
leave.
one's slightly
Agreed.
clearer. I assume he's going to end up corrupted by it.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Legacy. Meanwhile. Oh.
This way, Your Grace.
Oh, it's the little potion girl.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did.
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again.
Oh shit, bro.
But why now, after
Got like
5 years
Iron
of
Man
silence?
corruption gem.
I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
The Crystal Road. A protected trade route designed to allow easy access to the crystalline dominion for travellers and merchants. An agreement between the nations safeguards the land around it, known as the Crystal Belt, from military encroachment, and as such, it features neither fortresses nor checkpoints. However, in recent years it has been overrun with refugees fleeing the Blight, an issue that is yet to be satisfactorily resolved.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the Blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
Dion.
You mean
not Dion.
the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals. And yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free.
Yeah, heavy environmental
Which
themes.
is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Yote. Randalar, the Dhalmekian Republic. The Ministry of Law.
Army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Randalar, the capital of the Dalmekian Republic. It is a thriving hub of commerce, where merchants and traders gather from across Valisthea. Its streets bustle with life, even late into the night, when the twinkle of countless lanterns illuminates the landscape. The nation's affairs are managed from the Ministry of Law, in the heart of the city, wherein sits the Parliament of Ministers.
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks, and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
No, is it the Empress?
Is that the
The
Emperor?
fuck? What is this bitch doing here?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Can't wait to put my sword through that bitch's throat.
When you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies?
I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbrek in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
He's like Robin Aaron.
There are greater things in store for you,
Game
my
of
darling
Thrones.
Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
Oh shit. Did I check? Yeah, this one is invalid, the one I linked, but there should be one that pops through every hour or so. That has the legit link.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Let us go and check the infirmary. After the storm.
If you need out, just ask Nan. She's got a load of new stock in.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Want a pat on the back, do you? Well, I suppose you deserve one. Just don't let it go to your head.
From what I hear,
You'd have been lost without Jill, to say nothing of yours truly. If it wasn't for me keeping you fed and kitted out, you'd neither of you stood a chance. But fair's fair, you took the chance I gave you, and brought the whole bloody mountain down. Bet the Ironblood couldn't believe their eyes.
the poor buggers.
We'll just have to find something else to worship. Of course, there's plenty of other folks in these fair isles who still reckon their rocks are worth more than their weight in diamonds. So you keep doing what you're doing, and show them how wrong they are. It's coin they want to put their faith in. As long as you keep coughing it up, my faith will stay with you. Oh, the ice cream man has stopped outside. As I'm sure you can hear.
Coin purse weighing you down.
We will indeed buy the
Better
platinum
I'll
sword.
be here.
And the platinum belt.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
We'll buy the platinum cannons.
It'd better I'll be here.
Increases skill earned, increases experience earned. I'm not too worried about experience earned. I think we're doing all right there.
You'll not find a better price than that. I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
Alright. Maybe I do want the experience one. Oh, go on, we'll buy the experience one.
You'll not find a better price than that.
We'll do all that once we've finished with the blacksmith.
What do you need? Must have been hot.
Fire in the belly of that crag. Might be work for you as a smith when you hang up the old sword. But I'm betting that won't be for a while.
I know how hard it can be.
Trying to fill another man's boots. But I reckon you've grown into Sid's nicely. You'd be proud.
What do you want? No scratches, all right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. And
There we go. Right, I'll pop a save down and I'm going to run to the toilet and fill up my bottle. And stretch my legs, because we're going to be going for about 6 hours, I think. And now is the time my bladder's decided to need to be emptied. So there we go, we've dropped the save down. And I'll throw up my BRB screen, and I'm going to throw on 3 seconds of ads so that we can also get rid of the pre-rolls while I'm gone. I think that makes sense, so see you shortly. How's that for timing? Not too bad, if I do say so myself. Oh, hey, fan. How's it going, buddy? Oh, lurk. You lurk away, my friend. Thanks for being here. After the storm, Drake's breath is destroyed and Imran slain. Clive and Jill return to the hideaway to rest, relax, and celebrate a job well done.
let us know if you find any rotten planks. I'll see about replacing them.
Do we know how long we've been playing? Doesn't really say. It tells me the time.
Let's see about planting those seeds then.
Alright, Nige.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but...
Kinda sounds like you are.
If you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course. If my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Of course it
does.
Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Your leaves are looking nice and shiny today, Bottomil.
Right, let's go to the library. Read some more shit, level up our scholar rank.
Why are your feathers black, Mr. Crow? Is it because you spent too long in the Deadlands?
Oh yeah, we also need to... Platinum sword. Platinum makes for a poor blade, being too soft to withstand rigorous use in battle and too expensive for the common soldier to afford. It does, however, allow for ornate designs on crossguard, hilt and pommel, where the rare metal is most often employed. Platinum belt. While copper, iron, even gold mines are plentiful in the Twins, there is only one location where white gold has ever been found, southwestern Ash. As such, the Kingdom of Waloed controls the realm's sole supply of the rare and highly sought-after metal, with proceeds from its exports funding the nation's military incursions into Storm. Platinum cannons. The platinum plates which adorn these wrist guards are less for defence than they are to warn any would-be attackers that the person they are about to assault has amassed enough of a fortune slaughtering enemies and claiming their gear that they no longer need to worry about frivolous things like protection.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? And so, it is done.
A feat 5 long years in the making. And with the Mother Crystal's final cry, a legacy is passed from one outlaw to the next.
Yet the tale is far from over.
And though we cannot know if it will end in triumph or tragedy, I only pray that I am there to bear witness.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Hideaway Eyebrow.
This, I believe you will find most interesting. You wish to study the tomes?
August, a veteran cursebreaker who often leads his own team on bearer-liberating forays. He also shares his wisdom and experience with Cole in assembling new units and training new recruits. One of Blackthorn's few close friends who shares the Smith's fondness for a tankard or two. Indeed, when August isn't on a mission, he can most often be found supping an ale and swapping a story in the Hideaway's tavern. He's the old, like, mid-40s-year-old man who has the young boy's voice. He is ventriloquist man. Ivan, a freed Imperial bearer, after the wounds he suffered in his escape were healed, he began a new life in the Hideaway, working in the kitchens. Through this, he encountered a cookbook entitled Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, which inspired in him a passion for making mincemeat of monsters, literally. Annabella Lesage, Empress of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, formerly the Duchess of Rosaria, before she betrayed her nation and gifted it to the Empire. For a short while after the fall of the duchy, she was taken into the protection of the Imperial crown, a pretense that ended with her bargained remarriage to Emperor Sylvester, the birth of Prince Olivier, and her return to rule over Rosaria as Viceroy. Olivier Lesage, second son of Emperor Sylvester of the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, and third of Empress Annabella, making him half-brother to both Prince Dion and Clive. His mother has involved him in the affairs of the imperial court since he was a small child. High Priest Imran, Patriarch of the Crystalline Orthodox, a zealous believer in the Orthodox teachings that bearers and dominants are unclean creatures born of sin. He conducted the sacrificial slaughter of bearers, claiming that he was merely cleansing them of their corruption. Slain by Jill Warwick on her return to the Iron Kingdom, in answer not only for the crimes he committed, but those he forced her to commit in the name of his crusade. The Holy Order of Shields of the Blackened Pinion, the official name of the Order of Knights established in the Imperial Province of Rosaria, who persecute and purge bearers and those who shield them. Commonly known as the Black Shields after the colour of their armour, a hue seemingly chosen to differentiate this new elite order from the silver-clad dragoons. Unlike the heroic dragoons, however, they are feared and loathed throughout the Imperial Province. The Iron Kingdom, an island nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Kriegloist. In the year 878, its mother crystal, Drake's Breath, was destroyed in an attack launched by Cid the Outlaw. The loss of the crystal, and of the Patriarch, chief of the priests who served it, plunged the kingdom into chaos, leaving this monarchy wanting for a leader beyond its politically impotent royalty. The fall of Drake's Breath. The mother crystal, Drake's Breath, held by the Iron Kingdom since the fall of the Duchy of Rosaria, before the fall of the Duchy of Rosaria, was destroyed in the year 878. When its heart was shattered, the ensuing destruction took with it not just Mount Drustanus, but the entire Isle of Bain Laidlaw. Imran, can't speak. Imran, Patriarch of the Faith, known as the Crystalline Orthodoxy, was also killed in the attack. Kriegloist, the capital city of Heran, or the Iron Kingdom, located on the boiling sea island of Ironhome, several hundred leagues off the western coast of Rosaria. Its name means charred rock in the Hairani tongue. We've already read about Drake's Breath. The boiling sea, the sea that lies between Rosaria's western coast and the distant isles of the Iron Kingdom. For centuries have the navies of the Duchy and the Crusade traded blows on these unnaturally tepid waters, which lap at the foot of Mount Drustanus, home to the mother crystal of Drake's Breath. Home no longer! Drake's Eye, a mother crystal which stood in the frozen wastes of Northern Storm, lands now lost to the Blight. Soon after the mother first fell, the tribes of the north, in a bit of desperation, marched south into Rosaria. She was dominant at their fall. A terrible battle ensued in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the ducal armies succeeded in driving back the invaders. For a time. Liquid flame. A never-shifting mass of living flame that rose from the fiery pools of Drake's breath in what appeared to be response to an unwarranted trespass into the Mother Crystal's inner sanctum. Possessed with both the swiftness and the temper of an untamed wildfire, the creature rained fury down upon the re-intruders, wielding the molten lifeblood of sacred Mount Drastanus like it were but fistfuls of mud. Griffins. Fantastical abominations of nature, upon which the crown and wings of an eagle have been fused to the legs and loins of a ferocious land cat. They hunt their prey on high, circling a victim unseen before descending at terrible speeds, claws first, to tear its throat. Should the prey prove more formidable, griffins have also been known to call upon the very winds to both slice and suffocate the quarry. Fortunately, these predators rarely descend from their mountain lairs, and sightings are few and far between. Flan. I knew it was a flan. Massive amorphous beings capable of bending and distorting their gelatinous forms into almost any shape imaginable, making them not only notoriously difficult to find, but almost entirely impossible to kill, as most cuts merely melt back into the existing flesh within a matter of moments. These creatures can be found in all corners of Valisthea, though their heightened sensitivity to the subtleties of their environs means that their outward hue can vary wildly from region to region, hence the variety of names. Bavawa, Gelato, and Fool, by which they are known.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Cheers, Harpocrates.
Farewell, Drake's breath!
Itchy ear.
The fires of freedom sweep the land, set holy ground to flame, and frozen hearts to soften start, released from frost's cruel claim.
Ivan's newest dish is a masterpiece. Once you get over the urge to gag, that is.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Our man in Dalamore mentioned that Kupkisgard haven't been seen there of late.
The calm before the storm, perhaps.
You'll be pleased to know we ain't heard a peep out of the Iron Blood since you cracked their crystal. Hopefully revenge is the last thing on their minds right now.
Did you know that with every forward step you take, Kupo, every crystal cracked, every friend made, every enemy felled, the Cursebreakers are expanding their operations too? Which means more bearers are being freed and more slavers being punished. It also means more billets for the board, Kupo. What we got? Secret. While Minotaurs have long dwelled in the mountainous regions of Rosaria, it is only recently that they have come down from the highlands to hunt in the swamps surrounding Martha's Rest. Among their number is one whose sheer size suggests it to be a chieftain, who appears to be spearheading the push south. He must be stopped, lest the beastmen develop designs on the Rest proper. Severian. A particularly belligerent breed of Echo has recently awakened amid the fallen ruins near Martha's Rest. It is known to activate on the approach of any human, armed or unarmed, and sets about them with a burning jet that has already reduced much of the surrounding marshland to ash. This is one Echo that the Cursebreakers would fain see forever silenced. I've never seen feign. Never seen that word before.
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you.
Holy Prince.
Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
I suppose before we go to this infirmary, we should do the side quests. That makes sense.
Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces.
Oh, they look so
And we
so
most
sad.
certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
You got shit tons of stuff behind you.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Reckon that's about enough for today.
Right, let's go to Northreach first, do this bit.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
I would like to see if the dame is
Citizens
still
are free
there.
to come and go as they please. Checkpoints open to all.
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the area were breached by someone. Or something.
I want to see you again tonight. But the captain's late without.
The time was there were great coin sacks swinging from every belt in town. Not anymore. Since the capital moved, they're all shriveled to the size of peas.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Still no carrot.
How can the veil serve you today? Not everyone left the capital.
When the Emperor ordered his throne carted off to the Dominion, but enough departed to change the Empire for good. Had Drake's head remained, fewer may have followed, but without the Mother Crystal, Oriflamme could no longer sustain the industry upon which her citizens depended. The nobles were all but forced to shutter their manufactories, forcing the markets to close in turn for a lack of custom.
In a few short moons.
Oriflamme and Northreach went from being the crown of the Empire and the ermine round its neck to a veritable ball and chain. And now, many of us have begun to wonder why we're still here.
The veil does what it can.
But our patrons' hearts are heavy, and many are quick to anger, occasionally, and most vexingly, at the expense of my poor girls.
The realm may have changed.
But her people remain the same, ever driven by their appetites, many of which we here at the Vale are happy to sate. And if during that satiation they should prove inclined to unburden themselves of certain confidentialities, well, we certainly cannot stop them, just as they cannot stop us from sharing that information with our most intimate companions.
I will admit.
I did worry that the Imperial Court's decampment to the Dominion might be bad for business, but as it happens, what custom we lost in nobles and diplomats we gained in bored soldiers, and there are no lips looser than those of a bored soldier.
I fancy yours, meanwhile.
Might be a little too tight. Perhaps one of my girls could help you with that.
Before there was a Northreach.
There was the wall, a last line of defence shielding the capital and her farmsteads from anyone foolish enough to try and claim them.
But,
as a wise man once said, a wall is only as strong as those who stand atop it, and so the Empire attached a garrison to the gate, a garrison replete with vigorous young soldiers, pockets bulging with gil. Of course, there are few things that set merchants' eyes sparkling than a man who doesn't know if he's going to live out the week, and so bakers and boards, tinkers and tailors, gathered from far and wide to lighten the purses of our loyal pikemen.
Alas.
Everything that was once worth guarding has either been packed off to the south or lost to the floods, leaving our brave boys to languish in idleness, defenders of naught.
You are, of course, always welcome, Clive. It's been too long. Be sure to give my regards to Otto. Won't
Sure.
you?
Sure.
I want to see.
Did you hear?
The gates to heaven.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker?
Seersucker.
Or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
A proof of purchase for 2 bolts of linen, 1 blue, 1 red, from the clothier in Northreach.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here.
The fuck?
They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Excuse me.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Good girl.
Let's go, Ambrosia.
You deserve a rest.
That damn bird's a menace!
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this
It was you who stepped into my
Fan! Thank you for the raid, brother.
Trampled me. I
And thank you for choosing me, and thank you everyone for joining him. I hope you're all well.
Carry. Refuse, and I shall report
Comfortably
you to the
done,
garrison
hello.
and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bucklad, would you?
I am, but
Oh, playing Spyro the Dragon.
Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool
Good to
has
see you. Good to see you too.
and coin too.
Thanks for sticking with him.
Sorry, friend.
And therefore me.
But we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't
Is it some OG PS1 Spyro the Dragon, or is it reignited Spyro the Dragon?
Your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Ow! It's the reignited Spyro. Good choice. Ah, you bitch. Yeah, I am a pretty huge Spyro fan. is the first game that I ever properly completed. So it has a special place in my heart. Nice. It's good! We destroyed the second crystal. We went to the Iron Islands and destroyed the crystal and killed the churchmen. The priests of the crystalline orthodoxy, I think they're called. Avenged Jill's torture at their hands. And the game remains very good. It was fun. I got stuck on the learning to fly section. Oh.
All right. You made your
That's a
point.
shame.
Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
Yeah, when the Reignited trilogy came out, I have to have the game
thankfully.
page. It's so good, mate.
He seemed
So
intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Yeah, Spyro's fucking sick. It's one of my favourite series. Yeah, when on launch day I platinumed the first one, the OG Spyro Reignited. Then the next day platinumed 2, and then the next day platinumed 3. Nope, not once. Oh,
So you
they're
remember
so good.
right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Watching the OG PS1 version speedruns is
I almost forgot.
oh, excuse me,
I suppose
really
you'll
good
be
as
wanting
well.
your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few
I watched
extra
Deo
lengths
Man a
of
lot,
our
who is
finest
the
fabrics to the bundle.
120%
Free of
world
charge.
record holder. He's fucking insane.
Are you sure?
And Lumi Laura, who is the any percent
My mother would
record
insist.
holder.
It's the
Or
least
was,
we
I'm
can
not
do
sure
for
if
the
he
man
still
who
is.
saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
There was a time when cloth like that would have commanded a king's ransom. But now all the nobles have moved south and there's no one left to buy it.
Disgraceful. Yeah, like Deo Man will complete 120%. I think he's done it now. Yeah, he did do it. 120% in 1 hour 20 minutes, which is fucking ridiculous. Nah, I've never run it myself. It would be fun, but he's like ran it solid for I think 8 years at this point, like every day. And I think that I'm not sure if I have that kind of obsession.
Live. Sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it.
But yeah, being able
I
to
believe
complete
this will
that
more than
game
satisfy your needs.
fully in 1 hour and 20 minutes is ridiculous. Bundle of cloth. 2 bolts of the finest desert linen, one dyed bright crimson, the other a deep indigo, ordered by Hortense for use in tailoring dresses. As thanks for securing the delivery, the clothier has added scraps of silk, velvet, and embroidery to the bundle. Boom, boom. Yeah, like each game took me like 6 or 7 hours, I think. Just like,
Let's see
obviously
here.
going through it casually and
One bolt of
enjoying
red,
myself.
one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any
Madness.
silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all 3 to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
What are we thinking? Black embroidered linen, white continental silk, or lush red velvet? Personally, this is Boona speaking, I'm partial to linen because it's really cool. Red. Red it is.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
For a time.
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always
would
does.
indeed.
Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Quest complete.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses. Said it'd be made of linen, not sackcloth.
No. I'm assuming, yeah. Let's go out and do these hunts then. Yeah, that's where the root stuff is. So you're probably either in here, or in here. So we'll go down to the side quest area first, but we'll stop in with Martha before we do so.
All right, Clive. You stay safe now.
Goodbye, Martha.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still
Perhaps I'd live longer if I bade this town farewell.
But it was bade, not bad. Bade this town farewell.
All right, Sid.
Alright, chap. I can't tell if that's just a rock at the back. Yeah, it's just a rock. I thought that, like, long piece of rock was potentially like a big monster, but no. Ah, here we go. Severian. Ba-ba-ba. Rank B.
What the hell is this thing doing out of the moment?
Oh, come on, fucking dodge. I wasn't expecting it to be that quick.
Nice try.
Oh shit!
Help me, boy.
Damn it! Oh, fuck off. Oh, this guy has it. Oh, he definitely has it coming. 100 comfy. What does 100 comfy mean? But we are doing great so far. And that doesn't sound good. Oh, no! Jesus fucking Christ.
Let's try.
Oh, you bitch. We got there in the end. 100%! I see. Gods, I've been playing Diablo 4 so much I really miss being able to pause. Yes! Yes. Always online games and their lack of pausing. It does hurt sometimes. Electrum. Valestian prospectors have yet to locate a source of naturally occurring electrum, the only known samples coming from the remains of fallen automata. This has led some to surmise that the metal is not, in fact, naturally occurring at all, and rather creation of the lost people, obtained by defeating Severian.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Right, let's go and get this Morgan Beard, or Morgan Beards. You can pause, you just might die. Yeah, like Dark Souls.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough to walk on it. Stay down!
Oh, there are quite a few.
The size of a goblin's eye. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Nope. Man, since they both did evidence in Helltide, it's difficulty in finding Dark Corner to portal to town. Yeah, that does not sound pleasant. Nice. Yeah, especially considering many cinders you lose when you die. Oh. So is cinders the currency, I assume, in Diablo? I have yet to play a Diablo 4. I'm sure I'll get round to it, you know, in the
Yellow.
coming years.
These are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of
Some
home.
bullshit. You're right, I absolutely love it. Yeah, oh no, no, no. Yeah, those kinds of punishing things are enjoyable. It's just a different kind of enjoyable. It's the same with like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and shit. I love that kind of stuff. But it's not traditional fun. It's one of the current stuff. Yeah, I assumed as much. Let's go back to Martha's Rest and we will buy some potions. Because we need them.
Stay sharp.
Stay sharp. Have you given up on Diablo 4 then, fam?
Much obliged. Thanks very much.
I love you, but you betray me. Fuck Soulsborne games.
That all, is it?
I do really like them. I still need to give Elden Ring its proper shake, to be honest. I only played that for like 2 streams, I think, and then what came out? Something came out. I think it was something Final Fantasy related. Was it Crisis Core? I think it was Crisis Core. Right, let's find the giant Minotaur. It's not here. You need to let me boost you to World something 4 so we can kill stuff together again. I'm still playing D4 just off stream. Ah, fair enough. I don't really play games that much anymore off stream. Which is kind of sad. Unless it's World Tier 4. I knew it was going to be World something. I was like, World Trial 4? Yeah, apart from CK3, I still play a lot of CK3.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus! Hey, Panda. How's it going? That's all I do. All I do is play games. What did I get something stupid like Wild Tacos for? Now that sounds like some kind of awesome 2D side-scroller platformer thing. Hey boo, I'm good. Just got some KFC. What up? Oh, now I want KFC.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
I'm really close. Can you drop me some KFC off? I'd totally play that. Yeah, me too. Even just to check out what it fucking was. I don't believe they're going to be this way. I believe they're going to be further back. They're doing 10 mini floats for $6.99. That's fucking insane. Oh god, no! Just came on to brag and rub it in my face. Maybe it is that way? I rub it in your face, but it's so greasy and good. Oh, you might be in that where I said that's probably a like a boss arena when we first came through. You might be there. Hey, buddy. I suppose it could be this way, but I doubt it. Nope. Goblins. See you, Comfy. Bye! Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Also not here. Well, I just got from back watching The Haunted Mansion. I only jumped 5 times. The film intended for children. Is it Haunted Mansion 2? I don't know how they managed to do a 2, but they did. Maybe it is down there then? Or maybe I'm just a fucking moron. Now one. Oh, okay. I'm sure there was like a... Is it animated or is it live action? Because I'm sure they did like a haunted
Run like the wind.
House animated film like years ago. Live action. Clearly I'm thoroughly confused. Bro, where the fuck is this Minotaur? Me and my giant chicken don't know where the fuck we are going.
Time to fight.
Danny DeVito, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jared Leto, Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish. Some good names. I dislike Jared Leto. That guy is a pretentious douche. But otherwise, yeah, not too bad. No, we went that way. We went that way. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish. Well, his character dies at the end, so silver lining. Spoilers. God.
You deserve a rest.
But yeah, definitely a silver lining. Silver lining. Must be down the other side then.
Used to think the garrison was nothing but an annoying little wasp's nest in our back garden.
You know, fucking snakes. The film's been out 3 days, you've had your chance. I've still not been to go see fucking Barbie or Oppenheimer yet.
Stay sharp.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
It'll take ages.
As a Disney nerd, it was nice to see it's based on the backstory of the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, I thought it was based on the ride. Maybe it'll spawn a. I haven't seen either. Wait for it. Fair enough. Maybe it'll spawn the.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
A series like Pirates of the Caribbean, because isn't that based on the Disney ride?
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
And by fly, I mean run. Not just a big horn? Yeah, it's just a big horn. It was, yes, maybe.
Enough of you, are there?
What other rides could they base them off? Tron, Jungle Cruise, Dumbo's Flight, The Magic... Well, I mean... Yeah. I was like, come on, and then I read the end of your comment. Well, we're gonna have to go back to the hideout and find out at the fucking hunt board where the fuck this Minotaur is. Maybe there's any more rides that they haven't turned into a movie or series. Fair enough.
Our man in Dallimore mentioned that Kupka's guard haven't been seen.
Did I ever tell you about the time I toured the Northern Territories?
I trust you wrapped up warm.
I did no such thing, Kubo! We Moogles don't feel the cold, thanks to our exceptionally fluffy fur. You humans are the only animals up there who feel the need to dress up in the furs of those fluffier than yourselves, Kubo. In fact, that's precisely why I ended up cutting my tour short, Kubo. My kindly greeting to the locals were met with a volley of arrows. And I make a much better hero than I do a hat, Kubo. So there. West of Rhiannon's Ride. So you're like in there. Boo. The one direction I didn't check.
Naught but wild beasts this end. All their twisted talons and gruesome laws.
There he is. He's a big boy. Secret.
Can't let that thing break free so close to the end. Time to take the bull by the horns.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to do two.
To me, boy.
Too slow. Nice try.
Oh no.
Nice try.
and slow. Now, Morgul! Fire and flame!
We did it!
Well, the locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
Does he have a giant dick? No, he's like a Ken doll! You poor bastard. At least now we know why he was so angry. To the hideaway. Alright, I'm gonna draw the curtains and put the light on. There we go.
You look well, Clive. I wish I could say the same for Jill.
No, you don't need to fucking rub it in.
Our man in Dalamore mentioned that Cooker's guard hadn't been seen there of late.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
A prayer for safe travels. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I thank you. A cleric's medallion +1. Boo.
All yours. All done?
Right, let's see if we can use this electrum now.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Clive.
So, will it be?
The Drake Slayer belt. There we go. And with a cry that echoed through the skies, she thrust her sword down into the mighty Drake's nape. Life having escaped the Elder Worm, he went crashing to the sea, where his corpse lay, unmoving, yet unsinking. Legend of the Drake. Translation by Moss the Chronicler.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Can we improve it? We cannot.
And?
It's rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
What do you think, you fucking wiener? Morganbeard. This rare flora has the unfortunate honour of being named for the water spirits that are believed to haunt the swamps of Eastern Storm, trapping hapless wanderers in the morass that they might sup on the hope in their hearts. Infusions brewed from the flower's petals, by contrast, are quite tasty and known to cure all manner of ailments.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Nah.
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow.
Kill a few gobbos.
I don't remember these flowers specifically, but you must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here.
Agreed.
Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals.
I'm going to get an accessory that boosts the effectiveness of potions and high potions. Well...
And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract.
Or is it an
single drop
elixir?
added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Quest complete. Morganbeard extract. Curiosity. Adding but a drop of this concentrated extract to any curative or performance-enhancing potion will increase its potency. Also insists an item of the backyard. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Consumable potency enhanced. Oh, so it just... Oh, it's like getting a Firekeeper soul. And raising our Estus flasks in Dark Souls. Potion potency. You've obtained a phial of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Both potions and high potions now restore more HP, while strength, stone skin and lionheart tonics last longer.
Let's see about planting those seeds then.
That would have been useful in those 2 hunts. But never mind. To the infirmary.
Let us know if you find any content.
It's about time. I fear I may have been hasty in giving my heart to Goat. Look past his admittedly handsome visage, and he is little more than an overgrown child at heart.
Plus his name is Goat.
It is a man that I need. And who in the hideaway is more manly than Blackthorn? When I see him hammering away at a red-hot ingot, it's enough to turn my cheeks the same.
You belong in horny jail, lady. Oh, the infirmary's there, yes.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
The crystal
Understood.
curse?
And thank you.
The curse has spread.
Ugh.
Make sure she rests.
Boo.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Oh. Kiss, kiss, kiss. You're going to get interrupted.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Cooker?
Those areas under attack.
What?
by the Ironbloods. The Ironblood? I don't know the Ironblood Kingdom.
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the Men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Beside which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Oh, that's where Torgal is.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
We legit not got any more
Fancy a
fucking
look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
shit to do.
Seen enough?
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmeks to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Okay, now.
Understood.
Talk to this person so you can talk to this person.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. They cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
With pleasure. Rosalith. Though long claimed by the Empire, Rosalith Castle's towering ivory walls still serve as a reminder to all Rosarians of the Duchy's proud past. Off we trot. Rosalith, the Imperial Province of Rosaria.
Fortify the castle gates, at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Where are you meant to be sneaking?
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Capital punishment. Hugo Kupka learns of Sid's true identity and marshals his loyal minions to march on Rosalith, the city in which Clive was born and raised. Though fully aware that this is naught but another of Kupka's traps, Clive jumps at the chance to put the Hideaway's longtime nemesis to the sword. With Jill and Gav in support, he infiltrates the former ducal capital, where battle between Kupka's men of the Rock and its imperial occupiers still rages, and together they make their way to the castle where Kupka waits.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
To hurt you.
Clive, we can get through here.
Protect. Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defensive barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified by the shield icon above their heads, avoid using your sword and instead employ magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier.
Murderers!
And there's only one fitting punishment. To me, Flames!
Ah, ladder.
I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You won't escape!
Get wrecked, son. No chests. Again, makes sense contextually, considering the city is being fucking destroyed.
Cut them down! With me, men! For the Emperor!
Out of our way! Stay down!
Oh, you little bitch.
It's over! Stay down!
You little thief. Torgal. You're fucking kill stealing.
Come on, take him!
We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Still no chests. Is there one down here? Yes, we found one! Yeah, I mean, they're in the castle, so this is just wanton destruction.
It's the hour!
Get out of my city, or die! Stay down!
so that way is the right way. Let me stroke you.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Oh shit, I went through the map. The will of lightning.
He's here!
Remember,
Get him!
we take him alive.
Smashed it, fam.
Set her loose.
A curl.
They have a curl.
They have a cave troll.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Garuda!
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever
Smash the curl! You gonna level up? No, not quite gonna level up. Curl whisker. Surprisingly, dissection of a curl's whisker shows it to be composed almost entirely of metal. While this would go some way to explain why some curls can channel lightning, it raises the question of how the metal got there in the first place. The Men of the Rock. A private army under the command of Hugo Kupka, originally employed by the Dalmekian Parliament to guard Drake's Fang. The bulk of the force was co-opted by Kupka when he seized control of the Mother Crystal, and has served him and only him ever since. Most men of the Rock idolize their commander for his political and financial achievements. After all, few can claim to have been made permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian Parliament and built a wealth worthy of several generations in a single lifetime.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid.
Bro, if she dies...
Or should I say Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
How did they just randomly sneak up on us when we were mid-battle, bro?
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard!
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
That made no sense.
Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Don't tell me we have to be Gav and do a stealth section. That's the headsman's block for Jill, I presume.
Where do you want me?
Reminds me of the fat bastards from Kingdom Hearts in the Agrabah level.
You! Bring the prisoner!
He has like very Lannister looks. Like that blonde and green eyed.
She no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
We'd best save this bitch.
Gav!
Shh. Just murdered two blokes. Shh!
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
I'm so fucking tense, bro.
I'm coming.
I like Jill.
Get to the courtyard.
She fucking dies, mate. Not everyone he loves can die. Surely.
Don't you let her die.
Is there anything hither? I mean, this is where the game started. There's this little sparring yard.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
His plan involves charging in and killing them all. Oh, mate, if Torgal dies instead. Shit, son!
Jill, can you stand?
Gav, get her out of here.
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Are you not entertained?
Enough! Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Torgal, thank you.
Take all of it!
Explain what the fuck your dog just did.
Later, everyone. With me. That includes
this lot come from?
Jill, can you still fight?
I can try.
It's over!
Still breathing, are you?
Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let them come.
Too slow.
Whoa!
I needed that. Nice try.
Enemy slain. We leveled up that time though. Level up. 31.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get
Can't
in
get over
there
fucking
and
Torval,
finish
man.
the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Don't worry about us. Go.
Kupka took our home, Clive. Don't let him take yours.
Just making sure there's no chests about. There are not.
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
trouble on the way?
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying.
Let's kill this bastard.
Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield?
He's about to smash it, I presume.
The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler. An army. Even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust.
Yeah.
Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kuka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it's
some great fucking shots in this, man.
I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my hands!
So fucking epic.
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kuka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
It is time you learned what becomes of those who dare to cross me.
Cross! I'll kill you!
fucking epic, man.
You will die by my hand, Frostfield. My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave!
What?
That's like FF7 Titan Summon. That's fucking awesome. It's like the crypts or something. The mausoleum.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain.
fucking did it! Fuck up, God, that son of a bitch. Earth Shard, the power of the Icon Titan made manifest. This crystal is as heavy as marble and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. Oh, off with his hands. That was fucking brutal, man. GG, bro. Now his head. He's gonna prime. Oh, he's taking the power.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Jesus Christ.
I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Oh, was he was like the Walood man?
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
The fuck? I'm so confused.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, Luda scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile.
So he was the Waluda, like he was like their Lord Commander or their fucking I can't remember.
You didn't see the one who took Kukra away.
So what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. It'll give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Twilight Rose. Back to the hideaway. Back in the infirmary.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest. Fine. I'll rest.
As you fucking should.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. Question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Torms.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Talia.
I will. Thank you.
His fucking smile's so broken in game. Cutscenes, fine. But in game. Bolts from the blue. The power of Earth. Clive has claimed a portion of the Icon Titan's essence. Tuning with Titan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Wind Up, a singular strike that increases in potency when charged. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Titan's Feat. Titan's iconic feat, Titan Block, can be used to fend off most incoming attacks. Using square immediately after a perfectly timed precision block will initiate a devastating counter. Ooh. Let's have a gander then. Shit, there's still Shiva to go. Still Shiva, Bahamut, Odin. Yeah, Shiva, Bahamut, and Odin. I'm going to guess. That's pretty fucking cool. So that's his circle. Yeah, we're learning that one then. So which icon can it be equipped to? Ramu? Oh, we have to swap them out. Then let's swap Garuda. So the next one is Muddy Murder, an A rank hunt. Rumour is spreading throughout the southern reaches of Rosaria of a pool of opalescent ooze that has been sighted in the moors and meadows of the region. While it resembles naught but a puddle of strange sludge from a distance, any man or beast that draws too close is met with masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into a gaping, grinning maw. Is this what we want for our children? Right. That seems like a perfect place to stop. Oh, I've thoroughly enjoyed that. We've made some good progress. And this game moves from epic strength to epic strength. So, with that being said... Oh, shit. I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is, wherever you find yourself in the world. I love you all. Bye!